module 4, which is all about layer 1 security education. We are talking about right now at the fundamental level of security education. So there is a organization called National Institute of Standards and Technologies, right? So they have some security training topics, and these are like 15, 16 topics, right? So we'll look at one by one. These are the topics which every organization who is really believing in implementing or on the embarking journey of DevSecOps, they need to have all this. So one of the thing is password usage management. So it is like including what kind of password should be there. So creation aspect, frequency of changing on the password, how do you protect the password? So nowadays, this has become essential. In fact, all this information is like, how many types of passwords, how many passwords, like you have a bank account, you have a laptop, you have a mobile phone, you have application-based password, you have a, ATM passwords of a, credit card or a debit card. And many a times nowadays you have a even password for maybe doing some transactions, one-time password, and various other things, net banking password. So, again, we are talking about creation. How do you create it, right? It should be, like within 90 days, you have to change it, profile password also, transaction password also. And how do you protect it, right? So how do you ensuring protection aspect? So you should have a stronger strength, medium strength. So that kind of a, information can also be coming up, and that can be developed, and that can be, given in the training, all sort of thing. Coming back to protection from viruses, worms, Trojan horses, and other malicious code, right? So basically, viruses, worms, Trojan horses, all these are nothing but they are kind of, malwares, right? So they are kind of, they try to basically get into your software or your application or your computer. They scan something, update something, and you do not have anything the control over it, and they basically take your control, right? So basically they try to ensure that antivirus is not working. They stop antivirus, and so various other things start coming into your laptop or your workstation. Coming back to policy implication or norm compliance. So I think, again, policy related, what is policy, how the policy is implemented, why policy is required, right? And if you don't follow the policy, what are the consequences? And if you don't follow certain policies, then you are non-compliant, and what will be repercussions of non-compliant? All this we have to really give it in the training. Coming back to unknown emails or attachments, so it should be also given in the training that unknown emails should not be opened. Many times, attraction, which is given like you got a lottery, you got this many dollars in your bank account, you click on something, the attachment, and then basically it's basically phishing, right? It's basically not true, right? Not intended, and you open it, right? Coming back to web usage, allowed versus prohibited, monitoring of user activities. So many, as I said earlier, right? Many a time organization has, one is an open policy, another one is a controlled policy, and third one is basically, the policy is not being used. So you cannot use maybe your social media. You can use social media with restrictions, and you cannot use certain things like career and all that, or you're not supposed to open on certain with a certain keyword. So all sort of thing, again, you have been given a various type of, facility, and there is a prohibition also, and that user activities can be also monitored by organizations. So it's come to know, not only to harm you, but it will not harm you, right? And it ensures that network and everything within the organization is really safe.